Taylor Swift gave her drivers $100,000 and paid for her fans' education. Taylor Swift is in the middle of her Eras tour. The tour is set to rake in over $1 billion. Swift makes sure to give props to her team. In the US, she had 50 truck drivers hauling her gear. When the American leg wrapped up, she didn't hold back. Swift gave each driver a $100,000 bonus. That's a jaw-dropping total of $5 million. But the singer has a long history of good deeds. 1. Swift sent a nurse a surprise package. Britta Thomason is a die-hard Swiftie. She mentioned her love for the singer during an interview. Out of the blue, a package arrived at her doorstep. Inside were clothes, special merchandise, and self-care products. There was also a note from Swift herself. The singer thanked Britta for being a hero on the pandemic front lines. 2. Swift donated $50,000 in song proceeds to NYC schools. At the time, Swift had just moved to New York. She dropped her anthem to the city, "Welcome to New York." She pledged to donate the profits from the song to the city's schools. 3. Swift gave $250,000 to Kesha to help with legal fees. In 2016, Kesha sought the freedom to make music independently from her producer. The judge ruled against the singer. Swift gave Kesha $250,000 to support her. 4. Swift covered her fans' tuition. In 2019, one of her fans posted about struggling with tuition. 2 hours later, the girl received an email.
Aisha, get your learn on girl. I love you, Taylor.
Swift had donated almost $5,000 to Aisha's college tuition fund. 5. Swift has supported multiple GoFundMe campaigns. She once donated $10,000 to help a boy with autism get a service dog. Another time, she donated $50,000 to her backup dancer's nephew. The kid was battling cancer. GoFundMe had to change its policy to accept such large donations. Swift has donated more than any other donor in the site's history. 6. She donated $70,000 in books to her hometown library. Swift bought 6,000 new books for the Reading Public Library in Pennsylvania. All of them were geared toward kids and teens. 7. She helps local food banks in every city she tours. Ahead of her opening night in Glendale, Swift made a big donation to the Arizona Food Bank Network. The organization couldn't believe their luck.
We were dubious at first, but happily, it turned out to be absolutely real.
Swift continues to donate to food banks in every city she tours. 8. She donated $13,000 to 2 struggling mothers. During the pandemic, Swift stumbled upon a Washington Post article. The article featured Nikki Cornwell from Nashville. She lost her job due to testing positive for the coronavirus. The woman ended up owing $5,000 in rent. Swift gave her $13,000. She also helped Shelby Selewski from Michigan. Shelby similarly lost her job at the start of the pandemic. 9. She surprised 2 fans with checks for $1,989. Both fans were students. One needed help with their student loans. Another was raising money for a charitable dance marathon. The donation amount was a nod to Swift's album, 1989.